Right, the Dawson River crossing at Boolburra. Here we go. Nice culvert which gets washed away sometimes. Surprise, surprise. Up and back and around and cross over it again. Methinks. Obviously the railway bridge. Different from the old one. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And of course all the water that flows under this bridge also flows under the Fitzroy River Bridge in Rockhampton. It's got to go somewhere, and that's where it comes out. The old days, of course. My grandfather and his adopted father used to ferry people across this river, before the culvert obviously, on a punt. I think, yeah, basically up that way to the left, that's where they winched them across from there. And this over here, I'll go back here, is basically across here through the River, etc. There's a swimming hole where it's changed a bit over the years, obviously. It's seen better days. There was a pump station up here. The remnants of it was visible. I think that's the concrete there might be part of it. Yeah. It used to be visible for many years when we were young, but not so much now. As things change. So here we go. We're a couple of 100 metres from the river, and you have a keen eye up and to the right, you'll start to see tank and such, which is part of obviously the Dobbs family farm. That tree there's remnants of the dairy. You can see, if you can pick it up, eagle eyes will pick up some bit of tin and stuff. That's where the dairy was. It's long defunct obviously, and other remnants. Farm, tanks. There's the shed that housed cars and whatever. And right beside it is the house site. You can see the tank, etc. And there's the front gate. It's obviously the window to our childhood, and before that to our mums. And heading out and away on the road. That road to the right goes out to the highway and out to Jeringa, and this is back to Avondale. And we pick up along the way the blocks that Bob and Jim had, on which they some cultivation. And as we get down, I think, I'm not quite sure what this area was called now, but we'll come up on it directly. I certainly remember it under cultivation. I remember ploughing it as a kid. We're not quite there yet. I think it's over the next, it's through the other side of this stand of trees. And I see it's been cleared again. So whoever owns it now must be again considering it for cultivation. So they're being cleared again. You wonder if that's what the plan is, but that's what I'm imagining. Continuing down a road towards Avondale. The Avondale block starts just around the corner, and you will pick up in the background as soon as we start up. In the distance, a few hundred meters, you'll see the house that was at Boolburra. And as I'll get a few hundred meters up the road, I'll take a photo, I'll take a video looking up the road to where the Boolburra house, where Pop and Jim, Mum, Ray and Jean, Ray and Mavis rather, all grew up, and then the rest of us came also to love visiting. The Avondale house was, the original house is long gone. That's where Pop's adoptive parents, Charlie and Lizzie, lived. And then later on, of course, about 30 years ago almost, or thereabouts, that's where it was. That's where it was moved to. There it is, from a distance. And that's the end of memory lane for the day.